All right, and welcome Facebook. This is Doc Durden, your host today, and this is What's Up, Doc. And I was just telling American Matters here fans that Montana Cannon, she's our special guest today, and that I'm looking right now, and I don't see her. I don't see her. You know, again, as I was explaining to the American Matters folks, is that you know, at the first of the year, I invited a lot of people, and I filled up my calendar, and that time it was 2 to 3 p.m. All right. Since then, the last 3 months, it's been changed to 1 p.m. Just trying to reconnect. Okay, we're back. Anyway, I hope that she read the text, and then she'll be here shortly. In the meantime, we're just going to go ahead and wing it. Wing it? No, I want Montana Cannon here. I don't blame you. Don't blame you a bit. But we do have business, and we will take care of that right now. And you know what's coming. And it's Wainema Ranch. Wainema Ranch. All right. This is a sanctuary for wild horses. I'm telling you, you have to be a certain personality to be able to, care and feed, 50, 100, could be 200 horses out there at any given time. And nobody does that better than Shari and Eddie, and they committed their lives to these wild Mustangs, and what beautiful, beautiful animals they are. And this is a picture of what I got out of their web page right here, and that looks like 50, 60 head of horses. How beautiful is that? That is absolutely stunning. And that's the ranch, all right? And that's the scenic look at the ranch. How wonderful! This is cool. All right, and then we have other pictures here. All right, and there's Eddie and Shari right there, and you can take a tour. They'll give you a tour. They'll put you on horseback, and they'll just ride around the facility. How cool is that? I'm going to have to do that someday. Beautiful facility. And if you're lucky and they're filming that day, here's a filming crew. You could be on their video. How cool is that? And if you're extremely lucky, here's Lacey J. Dalton down here. She comes out occasionally. She's part of the organization. And how cool is that? That's just wonderful. And also, these pictures here are taken right out of the web page on Wainema Ranch, right out of the web page, right there. All right. So, with that, they do have an awful lot of work that they're constantly, that don't stop, that they're constantly doing. All right, the work just keeps coming in. So, if you would like to get next to these Mustangs and care for them a little bit, why don't you volunteer? I think that is absolutely a wonderful thing to do. It's great to be able to care for these majestic animals, and they are. I personally have had 7 horses at one time, and that cost me a considerable amount of money just to feed the horses. That doesn't take in the care that it requires also. So if if a horse happens to come in, on the Wainema Ranch and they happen to be injured and everything, guess what? They care for that animal. So if you like to be a volunteer, how wonderful! I mean, it's rewarding. It really is. It gives you a great feeling that you could be part of the care and feeding of these wonderful, wonderful horses. All right, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful. And when I left California and came to Nevada, I sold everything, and and I've been in Nevada here now for what 10 years. 10 years ago? What is it? Yeah. 10, 11 years. How cool is that? There's no other state I want to be in. And I live in Virginia City. I think Virginia City was built for me. I just absolutely love Virginia City, and I hope that y'all up there in Reno, I hope you love your town too, as I do. I work in Reno. The wonderful facility right here, the Reno Town Mall. If you haven't been to the Reno Town Mall, it's been around forever. It's a beautiful place. It really is. And our studio is right smack dab on the first level right here. And you can come on down. You can come down anytime you like. All right. And one more thing. Oh, yes, we can't forget this. All right, this is Virginia City Insider. All right, and we're going to talk about that as soon as we come back from the break. Gotta go. But you come on back. Come on back. We are dragging that out. We are waiting for Montana Cannon. She is responsible, believe me, a very responsible lady. And I know what happened. And Paul over here, my friend, he called me. He says, I seen a thing where they were talking about 2 o'clock. I said, well, okay. Let me messenger and make sure that she knows it's 1 to 2. But again, on her texts, her advertising text on my page, it gives the time. Maybe she didn't read that. But anyway, we're hopeful. But I don't want you to think badly of her because no, she has a big heart. And she really gives herself out to anybody and everybody. She's currently involved with rescuing, I don't know how many horses, but she had a work party out there, a week or 2 ago, and drilling post holes, and she got funded $500 by just one individual. Now she's able to buy the railroad ties that she needed too. So she's quite a lady, and I love her to bits. She's just wonderful. If you meet her, you love her, right? That's one of those type of personalities. Okay, she's out there helping you, so that's kind of cool. So right now we're just treading water. But I'm going to repeat this, but just for live Facebook, we're going to be talking a lot about Virginia, Nevada Insider, Virginia City. Now, I'm going to start over again. I'm going to have to cut that out. I'm going to start over again. This here is brand new. It's Virginia City Insider, right here, brand new. Virginia City Insider, and the second segment that comes out is going to have all the interviews that I've made on here that people that are connected to Virginia City, and it'll be transcribed, so it'll be on print. Not only that, it'll have a link to YouTube, and you'll be able to get it both ways. But how wonderful that Kevin Hawkins, publisher, extraordinary businessman, all right, he comes up with all kinds of ideas that I have no clue, all right, but his mind's always working, and he's always coming up with something, and this is, I think, is absolutely brilliant. And I think we're coming back off a break, and I'll probably repeat myself for live. All right, I hear my music. Cool. That's River Dance. All right, I just love that. Just love it, love it, love it.
To join the conversation, call 844-790-TALK. That's 844.
This is Ronald Smith. Thanks for tuning in. Robert Bryan.
Now, back to the show.
All right, we're back, and thanks for coming back. My name is Doc Durden. I'm your host today on What's Up, Doc? And we are there's a lot of people that are tuning in. I have so far I'm at 190,000 people. That's just incredible, and I thank I thank Facebook, and I thank all the fans that tune in consistently. The numbers just keep on going up, and we'll talk a little bit later about the new studio that also will be televising or filming from. All right, but let's get back to the Virginia City Insider. All right, how cool is this? This is it right here. This is the first edition. First edition. You can actually get this on internet. All right, you go ahead and type in Virginia City Insider, and it comes right up, and you can turn the pages. All right, and that's kind of cool. I like the way it turns the pages. How wonderful! All right, but this is what you see in there. All right, look, here's some of my friends right here. Kim Harris, and let's see here. Who is that? That Roscoe? All right. And now look at over here. There's Kim Harris. Look. Boy, she's got a fifth there. She's just drinking that down. And there's Roscoe. I think that's Roscoe right there with her. And there's Kim Harris. All right. Kim Harris has been on the show. She's quite the actress, and she does Chautauqua. She does that better than anybody. Well, there's a lot of people that really do a good job. But you know what? I'm really familiar with Kim, and she does an excellent job with all her, costumes. She'll depict anybody in history, and even a man. And she makes a believer out of you. Okay, she's in the book, so you can read about her. All right, and there's some of the wild Mustangs right there, and let's see here. Let's see here. This is like my character. This is Wild Bill Hickok, huh? All right. Does that look like me? Maybe. Is it a stretch or what? All right, and also, look at here, this is my friend James. All right, and that's, you remember his handle?
Pistol Packing Preacher.
Pistol Packing Preacher, right here. James, Pistol Packing Preacher. All right, he had a few words to say at Stinky's funeral. And I believe he's at the Silverland Cemetery right here. And that's in Virginia City, Nevada. How cool. There's James. And he works out of the Silver Queen. And speaking of the Silver Queen, look at that lady. Those are all silver dollars. I think there's 3,000 whatever on there. And that's very cool. It's very cool. And that's at the Silver Queen, Connie, proprietor. Connie, what a nice lady Connie is. And she was on the show too. How wonderful. No, she wasn't on my show. She was on another show, but I was co-hosting. Okay. But she's got quite a history, and I'd love to have her on my show again, or on my show. All right. Here's the Horse Thief Canyon Desperados. All right. Look, there's a whole bunch of them right here. There's a whole bunch of them. Look at these guys. These guys are thugs. All right. You feel like that you want to have a shootout at your next party? Give these guys a call. You won't be sorry. They're pretty. Oh, look at here. Now, I'm on the back two pages. All right. Here's a trophy right here. Look. Here's a trophy, and that's the Westie Award, and that's actually a coveted award, and that's for the films I've been doing. I'm so honored. Best film, best director, best producer, best script. So I got 6 credits in the industry, and thank you very much. And Vacaville, the Wild West Festival, and there's more to it. There's me over there with the bullwhip. That's kind of like my signature. I do a lot of bullwhip stuff, and so it's an interesting article. And if you need more information about me, sure you do. You know you do. So here's what you need to do. Here's my book. Look, there's my book. All right, Sandy Lene, Nevada's author. Now I'm going to tell you what she said to me. She says, "Doc, you're the most interesting man I've ever talked to." Okay. She says, "I want to write your biography." I go, "Yeah, let's do that." And there it is, right there. All right. You go to my webpage, DocDurden.com. DocDurden.com. All right. And that is actually very interesting also. Cameron Hawkins, he built that webpage, and I absolutely love it. Love it, love it. Anything I've ever done or will do, I guess it's in there. And all these interviews are going up in there too, probably next week or the week after. But it's an incredible book. It's a lot of pictures. I look at the pictures, wonderful pictures. So I had a Wild West town in California, in Pine Grove area, Jackson, California, and I built 13 buildings, all right, and they're in this book, and I started out when I was born, and I think I was very young when I was born, and it's all here in the book, and it has my life story up until the last couple of years, but the last couple of years things have developed, and that's. I was the face of Nevada through the Reno Tahoe magazine, award-winning magazine in 2020. How cool is that? The face of Nevada? Wow, I love that. And then of course on American Matters now. I've been 7 months now, maybe close to 8 months on American Matters team. We got 20 hosts there, 20 hosts, and I just love being here and going live Facebook and talking to y'all. And what else? There's other. I got a big project in Southern California. That's a $300 million new studio in Southern California that I've been involved with in the last couple of years, and things seem to be coming together, and hopefully that we'll be able to open that this year, and that would be awesome thing to do. And let's see here. I'm forgetting a whole bunch of stuff. Of course, with the new studio in Mound House. All right, y'all know where Mound House is. It's between Dayton and Carson, right there on Highway 50. And I believe the address is 10198. And if you're in the area, just drop in. All right, it's a white building with a green roof, just been painted. All right, and my office has just been painted, and I got I have a sound stage that's about 1,000 square foot, and also in the back lot. All right, that's about an acre back there. That's kind of cool. That's cool stuff, and for me. May not be your deal, and I understand that, but I'm having a good time with it. I just took a wall down, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, and I'm and then I had to trim it out. There's a big hole, but we opened it up. There was 2 offices, and now we have 1 office. That's huge. It's big, and so I'm trimming it out now, and yesterday I put paint up to see if the colors work, and one color does not work, and so I'm going to have to lighten that up, and I'll do that, probably Wednesday. I'm tied up with American Matters, but that's about it because I'm still trying to get this thing working. And so next week I feel good about it, that I'll have that taken care of, and I'll be moved in, and we'll be able to do another show down there. That's primarily for going on location. So if you have anything that's interesting that you would like to have go on video and go on Facebook, and I'll guarantee you're going to reach any given video. You're going to reach anywhere from 7, 8, 9,000 people. Cool as that. All right, so we're going to go to break, and I want you to come back because I have a feeling that Montana is just around the corner. All right, come on back. This is What's Up, Doc? I want you to come back. Well, we're still waiting. So.
If I see her, I'll grab her.
Yeah. She's a nice looking lady. Matter of fact, a beautiful lady. And you can't miss her. All right, we're going to have to bring in. Oh, this is the other thing that happened, being on the magazine of Great Basin Highway. All right. And of course, the other thing, and I'll bring this up again when we go live, American Matters, is on the cover of the Great Basin Highway magazine. How cool is that? That's a publication that gets out to 160 countries. You'll never guess who the publisher is. Hawkins? Oh, yes. Cameron Hawkins, again, publisher. Great Basin Highway. It goes over 160 countries. And I'm in, well, there's the book right there. There's Sandy Lenae's book right there. All right? And again, I'm on the back cover. So if you, now these issues here you can find on the internet. Just go ahead and pull that up. And you can thumb through. This is a cool magazine. It's, and there's, well, maybe I better not show that. I'll probably get in trouble for that. But I'm going through this magazine right here, and I just absolutely love it. There's Eli. You want to know anything about Eli? Hey, how cool is that? Where can you get that information? Right there. How cool. All right. There's an article. Eli, Nevada. Nevada? Yeah. I thought I looked at it wrong. All right. How cool is that? All right. And it goes on and on. It goes on and on. And there's just article after article, advertising after advertising. And every magazine has the Constitution in it. We the people. Every magazine has the Constitution in it. Every issue. Oh, look what fell out. I was just talking about Reno Tahoe magazine, award winner. Well, there it is. Just found it. Fell out of the magazine. Just fell out. All right. So we're coming back from break, and oh, I hear music. Love you.
Want to expand your advertising dollar? Sponsor this or any America Matters program by calling 775-827-8900, extension 2. Now, back to the show.
All right, back to the show, they say. All right, I'm Doc Durden. I'm your host today, and this is What's Up, Doc? And we're waiting for Montana Cannon. And I know what's going to happen. She's going to get here on the last segment, and she's going to be so disappointed. And as I am, I'm way disappointed, but we'll have to reschedule Montana Cannon. Let me just tell you briefly a little bit about her. I first met Montana Cannon in Virginia City. She said, well, her words are, yeah, let's, we're going to have to replace this for some reason. That's not picking it up, but we're picking it up here now. Thanks, Paul, with this other phone. Sorry about that. I would like to. How can I start over again? Where did I say? Oh, Montana. I was talking about Montana. How I met Montana. Okay, she was doing a video, so she was kind of looking for me. So she went up to Virginia City, and she found me. Well, I'm not hard to find. I'm kind of a big guy and small town, so not hard to find. So she asked me if I would help her do a video about the wild Mustangs, and her intent was to go ahead and send this video off to Trump. And then her words, and I love it, is he said, if anybody can grab Trump's attention, it's you. So I'd like to have you play the lead on that. And so absolutely, I'm honored. Sure. Wild Mustangs? Absolutely. No problem. So we did. Boy, did we have fun with that. That video is on YouTube. I don't have the link, but if anybody's interested in that link, you can get hold of me on, of course, on my page, Doc Durden, on Facebook, and then I'll supply that to you. All right, and then within 24 hours, all right, I get a knock at home on my door. Knock knock. All right, Robin O'Dare. All right, she's doing a movie, Crazy Creek Woman. All right, so we go up in my office. We're talking, and she says that I'm doing this movie, and it's a period piece, and I need a strong actor to play this, and she says that if you take this part, you'll bring this movie up to a higher level. I love that. I love that, and of course, how can you say no on that? So we did Robin O'Dare's movie, and of course, she was a guest here at one time also. And as a matter of fact, she showed up at my studio yesterday. It's good to see her. I haven't seen her for a long time, but she came with Cameron Hawkins and check out the studio, and so how wonderful. So Robin O'Dare, thanks for showing up at the studio, and anything I can do for you, let me know. Well, I'll get it done. Now, again, talking about Montana Cannon, she's so involved with the wild Mustangs and the burros and the care and the feeding also of these wonderful animals, and they're so free, and they run wild, in Nevada. How cool is that? You see, there's the times I see 30 head of wild Mustangs just running, alongside whatever, and I just absolutely love that. So I was invited out to her ranch, and at that time there was probably at least 60 head of horses out there, and she had the big water bins, troughs, and I tell you what a place, and yep. She spends every dime that she makes with the horses, and so she's a fabulous lady. She's a very caring lady, and actually she helps out on the human people too. She's heavily involved with the vets. She just loves the veterans, and she does whatever she can to help our veterans, and I certainly tip my hat to her too. And how wonderful, and I love you for that, being myself being a Marine Corps vet, and also Paul over here, the same. She's the lady that stays busy constantly. She's always involved in some sort of a charity, and always trying to make everything positive. I'm just honored to actually know Montana. We've become pretty good friends over the last couple of years, and so again, we're still waiting for Montana Cannon. In the meantime, we were on break when I found this article that I was showing last year when I was the face of Nevada. there it is. There's the award right there. Is Reno Tahoe Magazine award winning right there, 2020. How cool is that? That's quite an honor. All right. I was hoping that that he would want to sponsor the show too, and maybe he won't. Maybe the next studio. Who knows? Who knows? What else do we got here? We have they have the latest issue of and this one here is almost done. I think maybe there's another issue after this one, but this one here is again the Great Basin Highway magazine. This here happens to be in Winnemucca. Me and Cameron went to we ended up in Winnemucca for their parade, and how wonderful! And that's at somebody's ranch. That's kind of cool. All right, I loved it. And again, lots of stuff. All right, and so there has been people over the years that were asking, Doc, was you born in Nevada? You've always lived in Nevada? No. Actually, I lived in California practically my whole life up until I was, I started when I was 5 years old. I was born in Massachusetts. All right, Gloucester, Massachusetts, to be exact, and lived there for the first 5 years. And then my dad moved us all to California, and then we lived in the Bay Area my whole life up until I got married and everything. But we won't discuss all that. But fast forward, I had an opportunity to, even though I had a big ranch there, and I'd like to have all of you take a look at that. It was in Pine Grove, California, and you can pick that up on YouTube also. If you would go ahead and type in Triple D Ranch Part 1, you would bring up the Triple D Ranch, and all those buildings there I did build, and it's kind of cool to have your own Wild West town. All right? And we did. We had a lot of fun. Had my theater team, and used to have an annual barbecue every year, an annual barbecue. And no less than 200 people would be there, and I'd invite more, but I'd open up a pasture, and then when I opened up the pasture, that would fill up, and then that was it. So I had to cut it off. But everybody was invited except for children. This was an adult type party, so we had lots of fun, and we had guests. We had guests that for the last 13 years, over 200 people. Is that Montana?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see here.
It probably is.
I don't think so.
No,
that doesn't look no. Yeah, so we had the best time at the Triple D Ranch, but now we have to go to break. And I'll finish the story. I know you're anxious. You're just biting at the bit to hear the rest of this story. So hang in there. Come on back.
Charlie G, the Butcher's Kitchen, would like to thank every customer for your loyalty and continued support through these challenging times. Call for takeout delivery of rib tips, brisket, ahi, tuna, roasted veggies, and much more. Barbecue's open.
Wow. Hi, sweetheart. How are you? Good to see you. I tried to let you know that because he noticed that I think she's on the 2 o'clock plan. And I said, well, then she didn't read her ad. It went to 1 o'clock, 1 to 2. Yeah, so you have the last segment.
I have
the last segment.
2 o'clock on my thing on the Facebook. It said 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock.
On the ad?
I don't know on the ad. I didn't
Well,
see the ad.
your ad where you're in a cockpit. Yeah. Yes, I advertise.
I've been moving and stuff.
Okay, yeah, I advertise everybody, and then the text that talks about you.
Oh gosh,
And
honey.
yeah, it
I'm
has
sorry. On the thing it said 2 to 3 on the Facebook thing.
That's when I invited you.
Okay.
That's when I invited you, and that was correct. 3 months ago, they changed my hours.
Oh crap.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
let's-
I
No,
didn't
no,
hear or see
well,
him.
no. We'll get you back on Montana. Just showed up. We'll get you back on What's Up Doc South at
Okay.
Mount House.
You got a quick little segment
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
Doc, I don't know what you want to do about that, but that power interruption.
Oh, let's see here. Right, download.
Oh shoot.
All right, saving. All right, I got to fix the phone now, so
Yeah.
got to excuse me.
That's all right.
All right, next. All right, there. Come on. Post now. All right. It's not doing anything. Let's see here.
Would you like some water or anything?
Photo library, access.
I might
Not
help.
authorized.
Let me see.
You'll see how easy and fun it can be. You can make a difference. Eat smart, play hard, and when you do, your kids will too.
Okay, well, let's see here.
I'm so sorry, Doc.
No, I'll have you back. No problem. Sorry for the interruption here. I'm trying to save what we had. And I'm having difficulties here, and I can't. And my, these. And I don't have a charger, so I can't plug. Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. Okay, line her up.
Yep.
And if you want to put your phone on this, you can. All right, guess who's here? Montana Cannon. All right. Thanks for coming back. This is What's Up, Doc, and I'm your host today, Doc Durden. And guess who's in the studio? I love this lady. All right, Montana Cannon. All right, as I talked about earlier, she got the time confused because when I invited her, my time was 2 to 3. All right, and about 3 months ago, it changed from 1 to 2, and unfortunately, she didn't get that message, and it's my fault. But she is here, and I want to introduce her to because she has lots to say, and we have to get right to it. Montana Cannon, welcome to the show. You make me happy.
We love you, Doc. That's why we come. We just love the Doc.
Yes, thank you. So please tell us the important things first. Let's get that out.
Absolutely. Let's rapid fire. First off, we have a GoFundMe account called Help One, the number 1, who in turn will help thousands plus. Now, this is a GoFundMe account that's of immediate importance, and
and who's the recipient of that?
the recipient will be the Montana Cannon. We're gonna rescue the rescuer.
Okay, there you go.
If you guys will find out who we are, go to YouTube and type in or search "Save 92,000 Wild Horses," or if you want to get right to it, go and search "Best Answer for Veterans through Saving Wild Horses." And if you get the drift, we are going to be about at-risk veterans, veterans who need help, guys who just want to put their feathers back when they come back over. We'll help anyone who's helped the community, as well as at-risk, aged-out foster care kids, cult shun kids, and we'll be helping out other type of animals. And the goal is to get 1 million acres divided by 10 100,000 acre ranches. We can put a lot of horses on that. And basically, we've been on a ranch for the last 4 years. The owner passed away, and you were there at his memorial.
Yes, it was.
and it came as quite a shock. He was very strong, very viral, and good friend. He wanted these ranches up, and so we are going to be honoring him by getting these ranches up and also donating money in his name. But the family needs to short sell the ranch, and I have till April 30th, which is almost, 11 days, 10 days
Yes,
away,
yeah.
to be off the ranch with 6 rescued horses, his dogs I've adopted. I have rehomed one of them. It was a perfect match, so I couldn't help it. And then my 2 rescue cats and an emotional support bunny for my daughter.
There you go.
So what we're looking for is a semi-insulated trailer. Friends of ours have found one for $2,500 that we can get, and so we're trying to get that so that we can keep the pit bulls, Montana, near the horses. We have a place that we're going to put the horses, but as you see me, guys, if you go onto Facebook, I'm MT Cannon on Facebook. And I'm going to be dancing with these railroad ties of about 100 pounds. And so if you veterans out there in Reno and Sparks can come help this last, I would really be appreciative. I'm even giving away 2 huge exercise equipment, a Bowflex and one of those bicycle deals. They were gifted to me. I want to gift them I want to play it forward. So we are going to be doing this next Saturday, guys, and we have the holes dug. Montana dig the holes.
Yes, and we discussed that earlier. We discussed you earlier.
Okay.
And I talked about the railroad ties and the holes that are dug in.
Yep.
Yeah, so go ahead.
So Union Pacific got my back, and so we've got a trailer that's going to be 58. We've got 316 tied together railroad ties, and I really don't want to be doing this all by myself, guys.
No.
So, anybody want a good workout, or you veterans or active duty or any of you recruiters, you've always told me you get my back because I'm getting yours. Well, now it's time to get my back. I know
And exactly right. That's what I was saying earlier. This lady helps everybody, as you can witness what she told earlier. She's with the little kids and everything she's into. All right, so now she's asking for a little bit of help. So you have a labor. Believe me, it'll be absolutely appreciated. And every dime, of course, we're not talking about that, but we're talking about your labor. Your labor is that very, very important to her. Now, these are big railroad ties, right? You don't want her lifting that. You need to give her a hand. So let's do that, and I'll explain more about that when I put this up next couple of days with when I put this all together. Okay, go ahead.
Now, Doc, I'm not going to come empty-handed.
No.
What did I bring? Well, in my research, I have found out a new cell phone company, and everybody who helps me, I'm connected socially, and we have a cell phone, guys, that's going to get you off the grid. In other words, no tracking, no collecting of the people that you call, no collecting of your financial information, no collecting of the places that you shop. And when I get people, I'll do the work. I don't mind doing the work and getting people with your program. You get in with this program, get your own phone. It has the best camera in the market on it. And then I'll plug you into my system or my connections, and which are pretty fun, Doc. And you won't have a cell phone bill. How about that? You help the Montana, and I'll help you.
I like that.
Do you like that?
I like that. Do you like that? I like it. That's wonderful. I got to find out more about that. Yeah, we will. And I'll let y'all know, too.
Yeah. So this is, people are waking up and finding out all that's going on, and it's amazing how when you do a little bit more research, who's all out there ready to go. And we're ready to go. We just need to rescue the rescuer and get me into a better place so that I can keep moving on. because I just need to keep moving on and grow.
Well, yeah, you know, she's gonna move on no matter what. But to make it more convenient, as we all like, I do, we all do. Let's give some consideration right here and listen to what she has to say.
So, if you see it, it's eternity sign, right? You give out and you give back. You give out and you give back. And that's one of the things that Doc has taught us so well, is to never take for granted when a person's going to be there for not. It hit him hard. Now it's hit me hard. And folks, you never know when it's your hour. So let's keep putting it towards a positive direction. Let's keep putting this towards, we save those wild horses, we save veterans. We save veterans, we save wild horses.
Right.
Get the
right.
picture, folks? So
Yeah.
You help me, I help you with the cell phone bills, and I'm talking a whole complete family. Now that's a huge bill right there. And so I live out in Palomino Valley. We need help this Saturday. We'll have the ties there. If you know of something else we should have, bring it. But please bring gloves, boots, sun protection, and so that we can just rock on. We'll meet in front of the indoor in the indoor rodeo that's right there off of Whiskey Springs Road. 10 o'clock was a little too late last time, so we're going to make it 9 o'clock. So if you can meet there between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock off of Whiskey Springs Road, which is off of Pyramid. We're only 8 to 10 miles away from Pyramid Lake. We love this area. We love Palomino Valley. Shout outs to Palomino Valley.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, I love my community. I have great neighbors. We want to do a shout out to Greens Feed and say hey, and we want to shout out to Pronto Insurance. These people get my back. Discount Tires. I got people who get my back, and I want to give shout outs to them. And I just love Palomino Valley, guys. Don't move there. Don't move. Come
it is beautiful. Yeah, I've been to her place several times, and also a couple other ranchers that are around, especially with Steve's funeral. That was a location that was quite interesting. It used to be a circus. At one time, and some of that stuff is still there. Who would have known, right? It's cool. It was cool. Yeah. So continue on, and the address where they can get in touch with you before we go off. You need to give the address again of MT. Well, a lot of people put down Montana Cannon, but it's MT.
It's the abbreviation for Montana is what, guys?
MT.
Yeah, so it's MT Cannon, a Native American girl on Facebook. If you just want to contact me, can I give them my email?
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah, it's spelled out, the number is spelled out 1, O-N-E, truth, T-R-U-T-H, Cannon, C-A-N-N-O-N, @gmail.com. Just go ahead and email me, put it on the subject line, Doc Show, and I'll email you back. And we want to just help others. That's what we want to do.
Sure.
So, Doc, I want to thank you for giving me this a wee bit of time. I was thinking I was coming early.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you made it. Here we are, Montana Cannon. She finally got here on the last segment, but I'm glad she's here. You could hear what she has to say, and if you can help out, I appreciate it. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. All right, bye. All right.
Sorry about that.
So no, that's
I
right.
told a lot of people to come in on too.
Yeah.
So you might want to make an announcement or two that it was earlier or something. I mean, people from all around the nation were asking.
Yeah.
Who, when.
From 2 to 3.
Or yeah, from 2 to 3.
Yeah.
And so we might want to put an announcement on that. Just.
Well, yeah. Actually, this currently right now. It goes on it's on Facebook right now.
Okay.
So those people can actually go to my page and actually watch the show and your last segment.
Okay.
Right now, I'm gonna hit finish, and I want to thank Lee and Robert and Dennis for tuning in and watching.